Welcome to Straight Outta Compton's Kitchen. I'm finally getting around to making these enchiladas, y'all. So let's start with what I'm using. I'm using your regular tortilla shells. And I'm frying them lightly though, because I don't want them to be crispy, but I want them to be in a position where they are able to roll and not be tearing. So as you can see, can you see that? You know, just kind of lightly fried, and then I put them on top of a paper towel so that it'll soak up some of the oil. But this is olive oil, so you know, olive oil is good for us. So it's okay. Now this shell looks to be a little complicated. It looks like it's already tearing. So I'll do an extra one. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having peace in the midst of this pandemic, faith in the midst of the fires, and hope in the midst of the hurricanes. Okay, and I hope that you're continuing to pray for everything and everybody, because it's a lot going on here in 2020. Okay, so, but God's got it. So what I like to use if I'm cooking cheese enchiladas or chicken enchiladas, I like the green sauce. So I have green chili enchilada sauce that I'm using for cheese enchiladas, because you know I don't eat meat. This one is getting a little crispy. So what happens is if you have one that's a little crispy, you can use that as a tostada shell, or you can cut it up and make some nachos. You know, be creative. Chips and salsa. Have your own tortilla chips. That's what I'm talking about. Cook your own stuff. Yeah, so okay, I have my enchilada sauce on the stove and it's just warm. I poured let me show you. This is my dish. So I poured a little bit of the green chili sauce, enchilada sauce, into the pan, because we want that to be on the bottom. Just a little bit, not much. Okay? So these are frying up nicely. Hey. And I'm just going to do this in part 1. And I'll come back and do a part 2, which will be rolling the enchiladas. Okay? So currently, I've chopped my onions. I've chopped my green onions, which are going to go on top. And I've shredded my cheese. So everything is ready to go. All I got to do is rock and roll. Okay, so I'll be back for part 2. Welcome back to Straight Outta Compton's Kitchen. All right, this is part 2. So we're ready to roll. As you can see, I've already rolled 7. This pan is big enough for maybe 8 to 10, but I'm going to just do 9. So after I take my shell, what I do is I dip it in my sauce. And this sauce has already been heated. And then I put that kind of like on top there. I throw in my cheese and I make sure that my cheese is on the edge. And I'm dipping, making sure that the sauce is on both sides of this shell. And then I just roll it. Hopefully you can see me rolling. Just roll it like that and put it on down. Put the, the bottom, the last little layer of the roll, make sure that's on the bottom. And I just have one more to do here. So how's the day going, guys? I believe that everyone is praying. Oh, I hope we're praying as a nation. That's what I hope God sees us praying as a nation. It's just too much going on. But anyway, we're going to stay encouraged. We're just going to do the best that we can with what we have. And thank God for every little thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just get up in the morning and when I take my shower and everything, I'm like, Lord, thank you for clean running water. I have a couple of extra ones here. I'll just want to do these. Thank you for clean running water. I'm able to take a shower. I'm able to put my clothes in the washer. I'm able to wash dishes. I'm able to wash my food. I'm thankful for the utilities. I thank you that I have a car that I can get in should I need to go somewhere. I thank you that there's still food at the store. It's just so much to be grateful for. I'll keep that one. All right. So what I do after I have my, I'll move this out of the way. After I have my dish all ready to go, I don't pour all of the sauce because this was a big can. So what I'll do is I'll pour some of the sauce and then I will freeze the rest for the next time. Ooh, you know it smells good. You know that. You know I'm gonna say it smells. Ooh, okay. That's a little too much, but let's just kind of do that. All right, so what I'm gonna do is put cheese on top. You know what Beyonce say, put the love on top. Beyonce say put the love on top. Valerie says put the cheese on top. A remainder of the cheese. And then what I might do is shred just a little bit more cheese because y'all know I don't eat meat. I got to be full. And I got to go back to work, y'all. Yes, I have to go back to work. So this is my lunch. And I think this is going to be in the oven for about just long enough for it to get hot. For that cheese to melt. I'm gonna put put a little more cheese. Just a little more. Okay, that should do it. Just a little more cheese in there. Are you guys getting this? So it's not that this is hard to make. This is not a hard dish to make, but it's kind of time consuming and you have to be organized. You know, you got to have everything pre-done, you know. Shred your cheese ahead of time. Put your green onions in ahead, chop. I'm trying to get back to work, y'all. And I'm hungry. Dang it. But yeah, and I love onions. So of course you don't have to do what I do. You make it the way you want to. Like I said, you can use shrimp. I would have done shrimp, but it's like, who has time to clean shrimp? You gotta clean the shrimp. I don't have time for all that. I got to get back to work. Oh, this looks wonderful. So there you go, guys. I'm gonna put that in the oven. I'll be checking on it. I think it's best to put some foil on top so that it's not burning. Ooh, yes. So I'll give that maybe 20-25 minutes at the most. My oven is preheated at 350 degrees. Y'all better know that Valerie loves you. And I will post a picture of the enchiladas on Facebook so that you can see. All right? Have a wonderful day. Peace in the midst of the pandemic. Hope in the midst of the hurricanes. Faith in the midst of the fires. And I'll talk to you soon.